Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series Chase Race number 3. And where are we at, Macaulay?
We're at Kansas.
We are at we're not in Kansas anymore, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we just got here, didn't we?
Yeah, we just got here.
Oh, that's right. We just got here, so we're happy to be here, but we just got here, obviously. And yes, you don't see the cars going around the track because we're loading into the server right now, and that's Vern's fault. But we're not late. We're not, are we, Macaulay?
We're not late. We're on time.
And Macaulay said he was on 15 minutes early, if you guys can believe that. I believe it because Macaulay wouldn't tell us a lie.
No, I wouldn't. Only facts.
All right, Macaulay, there's cars going around the track, so the only thing I think we need is overlays here, and we're good.
Yep.
I got to find them. Where are they at? No, he's got to update his computer. Arden does.
Yeah.
Ardren, so.
I had a Windows update yesterday.
And we're going to get our overlays up in a second, timing and scoring up. That'll give the hopefully the paints a little time to update here. We're going to do a refresh on that as well. All right, so there we go. I think we're going to have a timing screen come up next, Macaulay.
And you're all set.
We are. Top of the leaderboard, Michael Macaulay. Let's talk about that for a second.
Does he need an introduction?
I don't know, does he? He's sitting on
I don't
pit
think
road
so.
right now, but I don't think he needs no introduction. I believe that's the melon movement up there. Oh, it's adrenaline. Yeah, I get it wrong. I can't even see real good on the chat because I'm half blind. And the other part of me is if you watch a Wednesday night stream, they would see the Village Idiots, wouldn't they, Macaulay?
They would. They would have saw it last night.
Right, and I'm one of the founders of the Village Idiots, so Adrian is for short. Does that mean you're like an adrenaline junkie, so you do all kinds of crazy stuff like jump out of airplanes and hope that the parachute opens? And I don't know, what else could we think about, Macaulay?
Swimming with the sharks.
Oh, I got on the 00, and man, he got on the wall, and somebody got into him, and motors are popping, and smoke is rolling, Macaulay.
Better do it now.
So we're going to get with the Bush. Nope, that's the bootlegger. Tommy Haynes right here in the 17, and Tommy is sitting number 2 on the leaderboard, Michael Macaulay.
Yeah, about 3.5 tenths slower than Michael Atkins right now.
Well, here's the thing about Kansas is you're pretty much wall riding, usually. And when you're riding that close to the wall in the corner, guess what can get you, Macaulay?
The wall. The safer barrier.
That's right. The safer barrier will just suck you right in like a vacuum. Man, I'd say I'm a little bit rare form tonight, but I'm not.
Nope.
No, just normal me.
Drinking the usual bootlegger.
Oh, Captain, doing pretty good. How about you, buddy? And I know Macaulay's doing good because he's drinking the usual bootlegger.
Yep.
What about the Bush Apple, Macaulay?
I'm out, and they're not selling them around here right now, so.
What do you mean they're not? Oh, the 5 car got around, and he made a little contact when the 17 went by, and that's going to make the 17 do a reset. So we're going to take a look at the only guy who's won in the chase here at Swift Motorsports. That's the 30 car Justin Gann. I can literally say that, Macaulay.
You can.
Chase race number 3, and he won the first 2, so he's the only guy that has won in the chase so far. But here in race number 3, he's actually sitting 3rd on the speed chart, so I think he's going to need to pick it up a 10th or 2 there, Macaulay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Actually, about 4 tenths if he wants to catch that 41.
And Atkins could have had draft though too to get that lap.
That feller threw a lap down, didn't he?
He did.
I can't even make that up. He threw a lap down, a 30.999. Tommy Haynes in the P2 spot. 3.5 tenths back from that, Macaulay, at a 31.348.
Yeah, Atkins is in his own zip code right now.
Michael Atkins Jr. is entirely coming onto the track right here, the Fire and Ice car, entirely in his own zip code. And we're taking a look at that awesome paint job on that car, really digging on it. So I really am excited to get the concrete poured today, Macaulay.
No, that's good.
And I got about a 4 to 8 week wait.
Before it's fully cured.
For the building. So that'll be another 4 to 8 weeks out. Probably I'd say shoot closer to 8 because I'm always shooting on the far side of it.
Yeah.
There's no sense in getting excited. Oh, have it in a month.
Ooh.
The 41 hard in the outside wall, sliding in. We're going to take a look at the 00. I seen him already going around like a Ferris wheel. So make sure you don't do that twice, right, Macaulay?
Yep, don't want to do it twice.
I'll tell you what, if you are going to do that, do it in practice, not the race. You don't get a new car, Macaulay. There's no fast repairs, so you got to take care of what you got. And, man, there's something going on with that feller's server right now.
Yeah, hopefully it straightens out. Oh, he's at 383 ping. That's a little high.
About gave me a seizure. I'm not going to lie. Let's go check out the 29 here, the Chevrolet machine of Mike Rominger. And Rominger's just shaking the car out, literally. That's what I seen him doing, kind of shaking it down. Oh, he's drifting it. Nice drift.
That's what Nick Hunt's doing right now, too. He's drifting around the turn.
You kind of got a test on that, I guess, to see how the car is going to be, or maybe that's just the setup.
Yeah, maybe the car's just that hard to drive.
That car's that hard to drive, so you got to learn how to drift it in the corner, or you won't get it through the corner. It does look twitchy.
It does.
I mean, he's got that wheel straight, and look how twitchy the car is off the corner. This might be an interesting race, and man, he got it in a fishtail, Macaulay, and he couldn't get it out of it.
That's a common theme right now.
But we know who's going to go down and mow the grass, don't we? In practice. That's right. Mike Rominger cutting the grass for him, Macaulay.
We saw a lot of that last week.
We did see the grass get mowed down a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, the grounds crew loves that.
So we know that 41 can hold on to it for a fast lap because he did it. It's at the top of the board. This isn't a debate, Macaulay. He did it.
Nope.
But can he back it up in qualifying? Well, that remains to be seen. Right, Macaulay?
Yeah, but how many poles does he have? Or we can't see how many poles he has for the season.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
That's all
He's
I'm
always
gonna say
fast.
is a lot. So we got about 13 seconds left in practice right here at Kansas with the Hyperdrive Cup Series over here at Swift Motorsports. And if you're not on iRacing, get on it. Ain't that right, Michael Macaulay?
Yep. It's time to do it.
It's time to do it. Time to pull the trigger, build you a PC. You'll have fun doing it, right? And then
Won't regret it.
you go down to the local Best Buy and find you a Logitech wheel there for about, I don't know, $300 or $400. Or you can get on Fanatics website or Thrustmaster or Rick Motec, where whatever you pick your poison, guys or gals.
Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace.
All right, so we're going to qualifying, and we're going to go on board with the fastest man in practice. So when I say that, let's go on board with him, Macaulay. But yeah,
See how he gets around.
iRacing Classifieds on Facebook. Go there, see if you can score any used stuff that someone's getting rid of. I think I've seen a couple of sets of pedals go up recently. I believe I even seen a direct drive wheel, Macaulay.
Did you?
But I removed it. I'm pretty sure that guy's a scam artist.
That might be the one I saw.
Yep. I try to keep the scammers out of there for obvious reasons.
Oh, yeah.
But we are currently on board with the 41, the melon movement right here, and you can see just how loose and twitchy this race car is, Macaulay. And Adrenaline's back, so welcome back there, Adrenaline. Boston Rockin' in there. Booski's in there. Didn't even see you sneak in there, Booski. Hello, he said. So we're a little late on that and apologize for it. First lap? Nope. That was his warm-up, wasn't it, Macaulay?
Oh, it was.
Yeah, but if you get loose and get in the wall here, it won't count that lap.
Nope. They wipe it out.
He's right up by there, and this car is, I'm telling you, it's bad, Macaulay. Look at this lap. This driver is driving it left and right, and the car don't know what way it wants to go.
No, it looks like the wheel's pointing more right than it is left.
Top of the leaderboard right there. Michael Atkins Jr., the Mellow Movement, put her right to the top of the board. We're going to go on board with the 17 now. Tommy Haynes currently sitting third on the board. What's lap number 2 going to do for Tommy?
P2.
Second, P2. Nice lap. So now we got the 56 of Wimbish, but he's jumping off the gas. Let's find Cogswell. He's working the top of the track right now, currently 6th. But he's coming up to the start-finish line, and where's that going to put the driver of the 27 car? 5th. He picked up a spot, Macaulay. And Justin Gann's going to finish up. He's going to be 3rd on the chart right now. So that's kind of your top 3, or exactly what your top 3 were in practice, but I don't see the 29 or the 00 yet, or the 5 car have not put up laps yet from what I can see, Macaulay. So maybe while we got another minute and 59 left that we'll get someone else out here. Oh, Mike Rominger.
We got our over-under already.
So Rominger's here. And we got our over-under from Bender. He says 3, and I'm watching how twitchy the cars are. Macaulay, I'm going to go even 3.
That's what I was going to go with, so.
Well, you can have it, and I'll just go 0.
You know what? I'll go with 2.
All right.
You can have the 3. I'll go with the 2.
All right, so I'm at 3. He's at 2, and we're on board right now with the 29 car of Mike Rominger. And we're going to see what kind of lap Rominger can put down here, Macaulay.
I already see something different.
He's running a different line, isn't he?
And gear.
And gear. But it don't stop the car from being loose. Look how, man, I mean, just.
Up there, he shifted.
Adrenaline went 5 on the caution,
Man.
so he's definitely not optimistic, is he?
Nope.
I usually go with 0, and I probably should have went there, but I'm going to stay with the even at 3. Because this car's a handful. And, you know, as the evening progresses on, I don't think it's going to get much tighter than that, Macaulay.
No, and the cars will get faster. Oh.
Rominger's going to put the first lap, though, in the top 5, though, so not a bad qualifying lap there for the driver of the 29 car. And we got Gary May, Chad Osborne. Who else hasn't went? Nick Hunt. Rominger reset. He's sitting on pit road now, but I think that's pretty much going to do it for him.
Yeah, I believe so.
And we're going to find a different camera, and I don't know. Some of these guys may choose not to qualify. And that's what's going to happen, Macaulay. So we got a handful of them that said, nope, I'm not doing it. And just like that, qualifying's over, so we're going to wait for it to change over, and they get lining up, and as soon as they do, we'll put you on the race cars, and we'll wait for that pace lap to come, Macaulay.
Yep.
I'm sure it will be there pretty soon, but chase race number 3, this is exciting. Hold on to your seats tonight, because you're not it's just going to be exciting, Macaulay, watching these guys try to hold on to that car.
Yeah, normally it is, and the way this car's driving, it's going to be.
What just happened? We switched from qualifying. We're getting to the lineup now, but they're going to do a driver's meeting, and they'll start loading in, and then we'll get back on the cars.
Is there a road course here at Kansas? It looks like it.
Grumpy said he had to make a speed run to the store. You want to tell him a story about Nation 01 doing that, Macaulay?
Ooh. Well, it wasn't really the store.
Well, no, he needed a quarter pounder.
and he kind of was in a little bit of a hurry.
Yeah.
Passed a older lady, and a cop kind of saw him passing a lady in a no passing zone, and the rest is history.
It's history, isn't it?
May have had a little alcohol involved, and
Now he's catching a ride to work, ain't he?
yep, and still didn't get a quarter pounder.
And still didn't get his quarter pounder. Nation, we love you, buddy. No doubt about it, but it does make for a great story, don't it, Macaulay?
It does.
Can't be out of coffee. That is a big no-no, Grumpy said. Nope, don't do it, Grumpy. We don't want to see Grumpy if he's out of coffee.
No.
That'd be like Macaulay being out of bootleggers, okay?
Oh, I'm stocked for a while.
He stocked himself for 6 to 9 months or so, and all right, Tommy Haynes is going to be our first one to load up, so let's go find the driver of the 17 car right here. He's going to be starting P2 on the field, Macaulay.
Yeah. It's
Nothing wrong
good
with
stuff
that.
for him.
Yeah.
No.
He's all fast food out. That's what adrenaline does. Makes you live on the edge there. Right, Macaulay?
Yep.
Jumping out of airplanes, no parachutes. They call that skydiving. Grumpy lucked out. Warmth tonight. Feel bad for my staff members. May have to fire a BITCH, he said. Well, we hope you don't have to fire nobody there, Grumpy. Nobody likes to get fired. But if you got to do it, do what you got to do there, brother. Right, Macaulay?
Yep. Do what you got to do.
I'm waiting for that when Vern and Macaulay get fired. Boston Rockin'. I had a Big Mac with fries today. There you go. I had some spicy chicken nuggets with Velveeta shells and cheese tonight, Macaulay.
I don't even know what I had. I had chicken.
I don't even know how many cars we got. 10?
10. Yep.
All right, so we got, that's about like last week, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
And I didn't throw the chase numbers up. What am I thinking?
Oh, no.
No.
Nick Hunt disconnected.
I think they got a new bracket too, Macaulay.
I actually think you're right on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the general chat and see if it's in there. And if it's not, then I'll have to get it from Facebook and put the picture up. But is it in the general?
Yep, it's in the general.
Yeah, the guy didn't have time to do it tonight, and I feel kind of bad about it, but.
You know who missed the start this week?
Who?
David Elliott.
Really?
One of our hottest drivers right now.
Yep, so Gann did put it in there, and I'll find a Cup Series here somewhere. That's a truck, the ARCA, there's the Cup. So I will go ahead and right-click on that and open the link, maybe? Where's it going to open it to? Well, probably right under iRacing, but we'll see. Nope. I put it where I wanted it, actually. Save image as...
I had steak tacos with onions and cilantro with a side of refined beans and rice.
There you go.
That's Captain.
Good one, Macaulay. All right, so I put it on my desktop, but I can't get to it because it put it underneath iRacing.
Man, we have a couple Wendy's in here. Went to Wendy's twice, Taco Bell twice, and McDonald's twice.
So I guess I could temporarily slide it over top my screen. Nope, it won't even let me do that, Macaulay.
Jeez.
Man,
they're rolling.
Guy just tries to do something right, and it just don't do it right, does it?
Nope.
All right, so we won't do that now, but we'll pull up a starting grid before we forget. Starting on the pole, you know him if you're watching, and you've been watching for a little bit. 41 right there, Michael Atkins Jr. To his outside. We got a bootlegger in a Busch car. That's right, number 17, Tommy Haynes. Starting third on the field, you got the chase winner. First two chase races, Justin Gann in the 30. To his outside and fourth is going to be the 56 of John Wimbish. Starting fifth, we got the 29 of Mike Rominger. Take it away, Macaulay. Who's in sixth?
6th, you got Jonathan Cogswell in the 27. 7th, you got Stephen Ayers Jr. on his outside. And 8th, you got Gary May, the gentleman. 9th, you got Nick Hunt. Looks like he actually may have missed the start, but reconnected. And rounding out the field, you got Chad Osborne in the 5.
So there you go. There's your starting field, and the pace car's in. Green flag and racing, Michael McCauley, just like that at Kansas with the Hyperdrive Cup Series guys here at Swift. And look at Gann coming from third, already battling for the lead, using a little bit different line there, Michael McCauley.
Will it stick?
That's
stuck.
the question. He's going to slide up in front of that 17 car of Tommy Haynes, and he's going to make it happen, isn't he?
Oh, Tommy Haynes is sideways.
Yeah, we're
Can he save it? Oh, no.
Oh,
Big
we
wreck.
got a caution. Tommy Haynes. Oh,
Oh.
there was the killer hit right there. The 10 car, Gary May, nowhere to go.
Man.
And unfortunately, it looked like he might, and talking about the 17 here, it looked like he might have escaped that one, McCauley, but that last hit kind of did it in for him, buddy.
Yeah.
So we're going to watch that right now, and he just got loose running right there on that seam. And he almost saved it. He contacted the 29, Mike Rominger, and that hit right there. Ouch.
You hate to see it on the first lap, too.
You do. Lap number 1, and that's just a product, really, of the way the car was driving here. And practicing and qualifying, I mean, that's what we've seen from these guys. And the 17 did everything he could. And he actually held on to it better than a lot of people would have, in my opinion.
Oh, he did.
He drove her sideways, and then he caught that apron, and it just kind of pushed him up across the racetrack. And, man, once that happens, there you go. Well, there goes 3/4 of the field, Grumpy says. Not quite. 1/10 of it.
Yeah. It happens, though.
It does. It really does. And you hate to see it, especially in a chase race like this. But it's going to give us caution number 1. Me time to restart my timing and scoring that I should have did on lap 1, but it was too exciting to do it, McCauley.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to work on it right now. And we'll see if it works or not. It may or may not. We're not going to complain if it don't. There's nothing to complain about, is there?
Never.
So at the front of the field behind the pace car, you're going to see your race leader. That's the number 41, Michael Atkins Jr. And do you know who we're missing, McCauley? Todd Cray.
I was just about to say Todd Cray.
And I'm going to look at round 2 of the Cup just to be able to tell you. Round 2, Justin Gann, Michael Atkins Jr., David Elliott, Mike Rominger, Gary May, Tommy Haynes, Nick Hunt, Stephen Ayers Jr. He's also missing.
No, he's here.
Oh, no, he is here. You're right. 62 is here. Todd Cray is in it. He's missing. Wimbish is in it. He's here. Cogswell's here. And Chad Osborne, driver of the 5 cars here. So that's going to be your 12 drivers that's in round 2 of the chase here at Swift Motorsports, the Hyperdrive Cup Series. And I guess the next round will be a round of 8, right, McCauley?
Yep, that's what it looks like. Round of 8, the final round.
And they'll get down to the round of 8 after next week. And I'll tell you where we're headed next week in a second. Let me look at it. Well, we're going to Phoenix, McCauley.
Should be a good one at Phoenix.
Yep.
Short track racing.
I'll tell you what we'll do next week. We won't be in Kansas anymore.
Nope.
Officially, we won't be in Kansas anymore. I've been waiting to say that. So next week on the stream, I can obviously start it with, guess what? We're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, you got your practice in already. You got that down.
There's a lot of drivers that want to say that right now.
I'd say half the field.
Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I would.
When they leave here, they're going to be like, whew, thank God I'm not in Kansas no more.
Vern was right.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it anymore the rest of the stream. I promise you. I might say it at least 23.5 million more times, but We won't mat that. And Tommy Haynes is in the booth in the waiting room, and I'm going to pull him up here so we can talk to that driver for a second.
All right.
Tommy Haynes, we got you up in the WFO broadcast booth, buddy. Tough break for you right there.
Man, you got me?
Yeah, we got you. Loud and clear.
This is the worst setup I've ever witnessed in my whole freaking life.
It looked like it, and we've been seeing that in practice and even in qualifying. It just looks like it's more than two handfuls to hold that car, Tommy.
Oh, it ain't more than two handfuls. I'd rather race on snow than this crap.
Yeah, it looks like it's it looks like ice out there, to be honest with you.
It's terrible. When you let off the gas, the back end just comes around, no matter what you do.
That reminds.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going green either.
Nope.
I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get live back on here so I can see what's going on here. Let's see.
Gotcha.
Stop right there. Perfect.
So we got Tommy Haynes gonna go from race driver tonight to the pits and then to the broadcast booth, right, McCullough?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm blowed up. I'm done.
He's blowed up. So you want to do a little commentating with us tonight, Tommy?
Yeah, I hang up in here with y'all. I'm trying to get my stuff straight here.
There we go.
Yeah. Get on the blimp view here so I can see everybody.
Yeah, it looks tough out there, and you were on the track, so you know better than we do in the booth. That's for sure.
Man, it's terrible. It's. I mean, it ain't nothing with Justin and them. I don't even know why we even. I mean, this setup. Whoever had done the setup for iRacing needs to be fired.
Yeah, it's fixed setup. So I mean, the league has nothing to do with it. You just kind of run with what you're dealt.
No, I took out 2 or 3 people behind me. I mean, this ain't gonna be the first wreck you see. It's probably gonna be another here shortly.
Well, Bender does a over/under force on cautions every week, and I'm gonna be honest. I usually take 0, but tonight I went an even 3 on it.
I might be a bet man and say you might have 1 or 2 cars finish this race.
It seems like after the update last week the update when they changed the setups here?
Well, actually, I run a Chevrolet, but I noticed on the update the Ford and the Toyota got updated. The Chevrolet didn't. No, I don't know if that makes anything to it or not, but
I don't know. Green. And we're back to green flag racing. I got to get in a live TV, don't I, McCullough?
You do.
I'll tell you somebody who got on the loud pedal quick.
yeah, Michael Atkins, he's been fast in practice. I don't know where he got his speed from, but he's sure flat getting it.
He's wheeling it up there. We watched him in qualifying, and man, he's wheeling it. He's two-handing it and 4-footing it. You better have 2 hands and 4 feet, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Looks like John's putting a little pressure on Justin there.
Yeah, second place. A little bit of pressure there from the 56 of John Wimbish.
Atkins has already got a second lead.
What a nice paint job on that car, too, that Army paint. You got
John. Oh, yeah, John, he's retired from the Army. And
no.
There he goes. There he goes.
He saved it.
Oh, yeah.
Good save there for the driver of the 56, and if this goes on, that might be the save of the race right there, Tommy Haynes.
Oh, yeah.
You see,
this is crazy.
He's only going to lose a spot there to the 5-car Chad Osborne. And I'll tell you, it looked like Nick was having a hard time in practice, but he's holding on to it a little bit better here in the first 10 laps of this race. So,
I'm going to be honest with y'all, like 3 and 4 ain't near as bad as 1 and 2, but 1 and 2, it's like you're counter staring the whole time toward the wall. If not, it's just going to break loose on you.
Oh, no, and just as I said that, curse of the camera, and ouch.
Oh, in the wall. He's
in the outside wall.
Let's go see.
And we're going to stay green right here. He's not going to slow down enough to bring out a caution, but he's going to have a little damage on that car. Here we go, Macaulay in the chat.
Man, we went a couple weeks without this.
I know, but
Hope he ain't talking junk about me. I can't see him.
Nope, you got the, I shouldn't even say it.
It looks like Nick's got a little right side damage, a little spoiler damage. It might help him.
All right,
Might
so
tighten it up a little.
the chat's going to be messed up for a second over that Because
I'll take care of it.
Macaulay's going to ban him to the moon. That's a
What they say?
fact.
Somebody saying something they shouldn't.
No, they got these porn bots that come in.
Pretty word.
Every broadcast now, the porn bots come in.
Lord have mercy.
This one's called what? Love Face XYZ?
Yep. Only strips without clothing.
Online strips without clothing, it says.
There you go. Start throwing your dollars out there, boys.
You know it's a bot because they can't even spell proper English.
No.
It's an Indian bot, probably.
Probably.
So let's get back to the leader right here. Michael Atkins Jr., 3.1 seconds.
Yeah.
All right,
Like
Macaulay,
5 laps.
I think it'll take him 5 years to comment on it again.
I was thinking that fast. It's probably going to keep rolling for a little bit.
Man, that 41's doing the rolling right now, 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, he's got it going on.
Does the car tighten up as you go?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you because I couldn't run enough laps
Oh,
without
there
wrecking.
goes Limbic again.
Is that Grumpy we got down in the weight room now? We're going to have more people in the broadcast booth than in the race.
I think so.
Let's get Grumpy up here. Grumpy, we got you up in the broadcast booth, buddy.
What's up?
You're live.
I feel so bad for Tommy down.
Man, I suck.
That was in the words of Roscoe Colt, what a horrendous crash.
I'm gonna tell you what. This is by far the worst setup I've ever been on. I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah, Michael said it was pretty nasty.
He's not
Well,
showing it.
He's if
He
he
knows I'll kick his butt if he doesn't do good.
if he can keep it in between the two lines and don't wreck, he'll win this thing.
What happened to Rominger? Why is he? Or I can't even say what his new nickname is.
I think he
Rominger
got
caught up in
caught up
yours.
with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's on pit road right now getting some work done, and we see Tommy's car right there. And then
Yeah, I look like I got an open modified on mine.
And the other one that took damage was that hit that kind of killed your car, and that was the 10-car Gary Mays, so he got a lot of damage out of it too.
Yeah.
That was one of the best crashes I've seen in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, Gary come in the room and asked me that I had the brakes held. I said I was pushing them through the floor down here. I couldn't stop.
So we're going to take a look here at the 5-car Chad Osborne, another driver out there doing a good job holding on to the car. He's a couple seconds behind Justin Gann for second and about 8 seconds behind your race leader right now. And I'll tell you what, that 41's just piling it on.
Yeah.
Smart boy.
Yeah, he's being smart, but I'm gonna tell you what, this thing will bite you real quick if you don't watch.
We're going to go ahead and jump on board with him too, just to see how he gets around here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The least you can do on your steering is better, because if you turn that thing to the left the least little bit, it's coming around.
And that's what I'm seeing right here. He's just got minimal input in the steering.
Yeah, I tried no force feedback. I had mine cranked up to 40. I said, "Lord, I'm gonna burn the motor up in my fan attack here. I better cut it on back."
That's when it's getting extreme, when you're turning force feedback and stuff off.
Yeah, because I think I let iRacing do my force feedback, and it was set. They had it set at 17, but it's almost like you needed to crank it on up so you could barely turn the wheel.
He is so smooth around this track.
He's scared of that track, I can tell you that.
He's driving it with the throttle, literally.
Yeah, you got to. It's almost like you're patting the whole time.
And that's
1 and 2.
That's exactly what I hear too. If you listen to his motor, you hear the same thing.
Yeah.
He came in and talked to me last night. Oh no, yesterday was today. He said almost wanted to start in the back because this track was that much of a pain in the butt.
If you literally let off the gas and just let off, it's almost like the rear end locks up and just makes you spin out.
So we're watching it right here, and it looks like it may have tightened up a little, snugged up a little on the run. Because it doesn't look like it's as twitchy as it was in qualifying, from what I can see on his onboard view.
It might get better as you burn fuel off. I never made it that far. I couldn't tell you.
But he kind of dipped those left sides below that first seam that time, and you could tell it was sketchy.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
almost-
watching it.
It's almost like you got to race this track like Darlington up against a wall and be easy.
And that's exactly what he's doing. I mean, he's got it right up against the wall here, down in 3 and 4. Coming to the start-finish line now, and he's just piling that lead on. We're going to go back and see what Gann's doing. Maybe Gann's doing something a little different.
Look like Justin's, what, about 9.5 seconds behind?
I got
Ooh.
Oh, there he goes. He about wrecked. Michael about wrecked.
He saved her.
Oh, boy, don't do that.
Oh, he's caught the 0-0 right here, so he's in lap traffic. And that did cost him a little bit of time right there.
You scratch the paint job.
Grumpy tells you that. You better not do it, Michael Atkins.
Matter of fact, speaking of melons, where's my melon? Make some damn noise. What's wrong with y'all? Come on now.
Hey, Boston Rockin' put about 4 melons in the chat there.
Yeah, one person. Don't maybe come with the other chat room and start hyping people up.
I would think that people ought to get hyped up because we got the famous grumpy old bastard in here.
Ain't nothing famous about me. I just got a big mouth.
And Michael's been opening that thing up to about 11-second lead here.
Well, we actually got the man, the myth, and the legend behind MMO Radio, right?
That's right.
So we got MMO Radio in the WFO booth tonight.
Making me feel like a damn Class A celebrity and all that.
And is this enough melons for you? Take a look at it now.
Nope, not enough. Oh, wait. Okay, they're getting better.
You see what he did there, Macaulay?
I do.
We go from banning the porn bot for the next 30 years to a bunch of melons.
But we got to prove the melons. Doesn't make any sense.
So you're on board with P2 right here. That's going to be Justin Gann driving the 30 car.
Now look how his wheels move. It's like back and forth, back. It's a lot different than Michael's was.
Yeah,
Ooh, Michael's sideways again.
No.
Yeah.
I did.
Well, I got the lag going on, so I don't see it until like 5 seconds later.
I did my last 300 melon approving right there, Macaulay. No more 300 melons are approved.
Well, I got about 19 minutes left of my required repairs. I might
Are
go
you
out there and
kidding?
I can make a lap or two and gain a couple spots here.
Oh, we're going to go ahead and show them.
That much time, man, you can go out to McDonald's and get a burger in that time.
Yeah, I can down some bootleggers. We'll be good.
I believe Rika
I'm working on that.
Rika got me.
Rika's one of our Star Wars Old Republic listeners. Comes and hangs out at our parties every weekend.
Well, y'all notice the fastest lap of the race looks like Michael run a 31.56 and Justin has only ran a 32.03.
Yeah, and that's a half a second.
Yeah, no joke.
Michael
This is-
dedicates himself
And look
to that
at
track.
I mean, when you see that though, that's a good thing to point out, Tommy, because if you look at the gap at the top now, we're talking about 11.4 seconds.
Holy crap, I just saw that. Wow.
It is very likely at this rate that the 41 could actually lap the field.
Well, this reminds me of Justin's old-fashioned, I'm going to say it, ass whooping he gave us at Dover the other week. Michael's getting ready to do this tonight.
Yeah, it's looking that way. I mean, he's piled on 12 seconds, and his lap times right now are far above where anyone else is at. He's still lapping down in the 31-second range.
Well, it's
Yep.
only 26 laps. Anything can happen. Knock
And
on wood.
you see that Chad Osborne, though, back in the third spot's a little bit quicker now than Justin Gann in the 30 car.
Ooh, his rear end was about to come around there.
Well, he's, again, had to use a different line there to get around a lap car, so.
Yeah, his closing rate is insane on other drivers right now.
It's Boosky. He said 2,000 melons, Michael McCauley.
Phew.
We don't need
Okay.
2,000
Yeah,
more
no.
melons there, Boosky.
No.
Take it easy there, Santo. It's okay.
Please, sir, more melons.
What the hell? Where's he going?
We don't think so, Boston Rockin' there.
Now, you guys are seeing it long before I do, but he just went down in the infield and back out. What was all that?
So I believe that's the 29 of Rominger. So Rominger is back out on the track, if I'm correct,
Yeah.
and I am.
Yep.
And you can see the damage on that 29 car. That left rear is pretty bent up on it.
He's going to send me a bill for that, probably.
I think you guys did that, Adrenaline. I think the melons went to infinity and beyond. And look at that, the 10 car of Gary May is rejoining the field right here on lap 29. So Gary May in the 10 car.
Now, who's in the Army car?
That's John Wimbush.
Now, you said he was retired?
He's a retired Army vet. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to get with that boy.
Yeah.
I bet we got some stories to exchange.
Oh yeah. I think he fought in the Iraq War.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was over there in 04.
Yeah.
That sounds like a MMO interview coming up there.
Yeah, right. Oh, I love my brothers, boy. There's, especially with everything going on nowadays, we may all be back out there again.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
3 of mine that I served with that are also injured and disabled got their recall letters. I'm watching for mine.
Yeah,
And he's got almost a 17-second lead on Justin.
what's
My God.
what's going on in Europe right now should have a lot of people paying attention, Grumpy.
Yeah, well, I fought in Baghdad in 04 during the worst of it. And I'm telling you, it's scaring my ass.
Yeah, we're not. Those aren't minor players that we're going up against over there. I mean, these are major players like the U.S. So
Upside is I'd get some cool MMO radio footage over there, though. Check this out.
actually, you would. That would be an upside to it.
Although my wife, yeah, she ain't so happy about that.
Yeah, she won't see the upside to that.
No. You know, I'm really digging some of these paint schemes they came out with. That 62 looks pretty damn sharp.
Yeah. We're going to spend a little time right here with that driver. That's going to be Stephen Ayers Jr. And he's one of the painters, isn't he, Tommy?
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the man behind Ayers Paints.
I need to get back into racing. I kind of gave it a couple months break.
So if you need a cool paint job like that 62's got on his car, then that's the guy you want to talk to about it. Stephen
Oh, I
Ayers
run
Jr.
the fire and ice paints on mine.
And it says Ayers iRacing Paints right on the side.
Oh, Michael Bat wrecked.
Oh, where? I missed it.
He got a little low in 1 and 2 and about spun it out.
Well,
Woo!
he's got 14 seconds to give up. So
Yeah.
I think he's all right.
Yeah, I'm in his cockpit view now. He looks like he's turning the wheel a little more than usual.
Yeah, he's about due to come in for the pit. What are you figuring, 35, 40?
Yeah, I'm thinking 35 to 40, so it should be time to for some of these guys to start hitting pit road. And, man, I called it. Tommy, I said that 5 car was going faster than the 30, and he's up to second now.
Oh, there he sure is, ain't he?
So he kind of, Chad Osborne snuck up there, but that 5 car is starting to turn up the heat later in the run.
You better hit the nitrous button.
He's gonna, he's gonna need it, isn't he? He needs a couple extra horsepower under the hood down the straightaway.
He's got
Now,
that
what-
monster energy on the hood.
Where did Craig go? He used to be front runner, like always a threat to Michael. I ain't seen him.
Well, they probably, David ain't here tonight or Todd.
No,
They probably practiced and so decided that they just going to stay at the house tonight.
they kept
I don't blame him.
They kept it in the shop, didn't they?
Yeah.
Now, where'd Macaulay run off to? I ain't heard him. He snuck
Oh, I'm
off.
here.
Oh, he's here.
He went to go get a drink. I know.
He's got bootlegger on tap. Michael
Oh, yeah.
McCauley does.
You know, one of these days I'm about to find out what the hell that even is.
Oh, you like it.
Well, you're in the chat with a guy that'll tell you.
I ain't the drinking type no more. I gave that up 30 years ago.
You're talking.
Looks like we got 4 cars on the lead lap. Yep, John's bringing up the rear there.
Yeah, all the way back to the 56 car. You're right.
Hey, we get a caution, man. It'll bunch them all back up, and we'll see what happens.
It would, and some of these other guys be able to get a lap back. And
Atkins is in his way into pit road now.
yeah, I think a couple of those. Yeah, you're right. The pit stops are happening. 41 car, the leader on pit road. It's going to be interesting to see how many more laps the 5 and 30 stay out, because they're going to lose time just by the 41 pitting a little sooner there, Tommy.
Yeah.
And what he have, like a 15-second lead when he pulled in?
Yes. Chad's coming in now.
So the
Oh,
5.
he finally crept into the pit, huh?
Yeah, Chad's pitting now.
Atkins is leaving now.
So the 5 car is going to get it woed down and slowed down right here. Nice entry
And
on the
stayed
pit
out.
road if he gets it slowed down enough. And I don't know that he slowed it down enough.
I saw the smoke.
I saw him smoke
Yeah.
the front tires, but it was after the commitment cone.
Yeah, these cars are hard to stop, man. It's just I don't know what it is.
So we're going to find out right here because we're going to have to watch his pit stop, Macaulay, to see if he gets the not-so-wanted penalty. That'll pretty much ice your race right there. It'll run it.
Oh, there's a car with no body parts on the front. I wonder who that was.
Double-
Oh, that's Tommy's car.
00 making his stop right there. Right sides are up on his. I believe the left sides are about to go up on
Yeah,
the...
Chad must have got caught because he's sitting on pit road.
Yep, he's
Yep.
still.
He got the speeding penalty.
He got the safe driving award right now.
He got the All-State Safe Driver of the race, huh?
Yeah, he's 1 lap down.
Tommy, you gonna make it back out there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out there and putt around for a few minutes.
So that's
Well,
going to... That'll hand the lead temporarily over to the 30 car Gann, and he's going to bring it to pit road now, too. So we're going to watch his entry nice and smooth.
I still got 10 minutes left.
Damn, son.
I blowed the motor, so it gave me the full.
You got the full 40 minutes or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I could have went and cooked me a steak or something.
I don't know. So you could have taken a nap.
You could have. You could have went and got a whole case of Bush
Quarter pounders.
apple.
Bush.
Yeah.
Bush.
That is a slick paint job. I'll give you that one.
I got a nice paint job sitting in the shop down there.
I seen it.
Oh yeah,
You sent
y'all
it
done
to
seen
me.
it. Oh,
That one. I like that maroon paint. That looks good.
Now the next one's really, really cool.
yeah.
When are you breaking that out next week?
I don't know.
Next week.
I don't know.
I'm actually running in that Speed Racing Network League on Tuesday nights, and I kind of got that paint because I had to pick my number and all that. So the number that's on the side of it is the number I got to use for that league. So, boy, you missed it the other night, man. I was 300 feet away from winning that $300.
Oh, I know. I was watching it.
Oh yeah.
Wimbish looked like he got a little bit loose again.
Where is he at? I'm looking at whatever that
He's
guy is.
actually sitting third, and he just went
Third.
a lap down. I just watched a 41 go by him, and the lead is 16 seconds up on the clock right now. So you have 2 cars on the lead lap, literally.
Oh, I see where he went. Oh, yeah. he did get
43 laps
sideways.
into it.
Yeah, 43 laps in after the penalty to the driver of the 5 car there on the pit road entry. That's going to leave 2 cars now that Wimbish went a lap down. That'll leave 2 cars on the lead lap. That 41's flying.
Yeah, he's in another zip code.
Period. He's just flying around this track.
He's got motivation to win. He's got my grandson on his list.
And you can see it in the lap times. I mean, we're talking 0.6 of a second. That's,
NASCAR might tear that car apart after the race.
Check him for steroids.
oh, they would have every piece of it. They would probably be dissecting the lug nuts on the thing, Tom.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying about Rominger that other night, too. Like, you better check that boy for steroids.
Michael
Or
McCullough.
was it Gann?
Macaulay, what do you think about all of it?
He don't think it's against his religion.
Yeah. It's a dominant performance. I'm thinking if he can go lap the field twice.
I'm telling you, this place will bite you real fast.
It will.
Mhm. Michael told me that today.
Oh, there's a caution.
Caution.
Oh.
Who's
For
ready?
what?
It bit somebody, didn't it? Who'd it bite?
Aw.
Chad Osborne.
The 5 car. Man,
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
the luck just keeps going bad for that feller, don't it?
It's because you
All
left
right.
your camera on him so long.
Let's see.
Lost
So-
it off of 1 and 2.
We got the replay up right now.
He's got a little damage. The tailpiece is gone.
Yeah, we're coming into 1 and 2 right here. And what's it do? It just snaps around on him, don't it, Macaulay?
It does. Didn't take much.
Right off the corner exit, too. It looked like the car was doing fine, and it just snapped around, and there he backed her in the inside wall
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, tailpiece is gone. I can see the fuel cell right now.
So that, yep, you can see the fuel cell easily in the back of the car is, it's left the building.
Oh yeah, it looks like John will probably get the lucky dog. That'll get him back on the lead lap. That'll give us 3 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah, and you're correct. That should give the 56 a lucky dog right here, and we'll have 3
If
cars back on the lead lap.
Now, if everybody pits, Nick might stay out and take a wave around or something. That'd be 4 cars on the lead lap.
And that's what we'll have to watch if the leaders pit, obviously the 41 and the 30, and
I'll be
I
honest
see
with
the
you. If I was,
41 and 30 are both coming to pit road, so these guys can take a wave
Yeah.
around right here.
I'll be honest with you. I believe if I was Nick, I'd stay out there because get the wave around, and you probably might get another caution. Then get you some tires, and you'd be
Yeah,
right back.
I mean, they only got 6 or 7 laps on him. If you look at Cogswell back here, he's only got 3 laps on his tires. Stephen Ayers Jr.'s only got 1, so I'd definitely take a wave around right here. That's going to put the 5 and the 27 car, Chad Osborne, Jonathan Cogswell, back on the lead lap, by the way.
See if Justin can muster up anything and stay with Michael here.
And Macaulay, look at that, man. We're at your perfect number, which is 2.
Yeah.
There's
No
2
more.
2 out of 5.
No
Adrenaline
more.
said.
Yeah.
I need one
Wishful
more.
thinking.
I need one more, and we just stay at 3. I'm
I think
thinking.
I heard them. I think they heard they're going to say they're going to disable cautions the rest of the race.
Oh,
Well, if that's the case, we got to shut the countdown now.
boy, he got out of that pit quick, didn't he?
In order for it to count, Macaulay, we have to go at least the scheduled 115 laps.
Yeah.
Now, wasn't it supposed to be more laps?
Yeah, we've cut them down a little bit because it's been running over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Originally scheduled, I believe, for 135, so it got cut back a little bit to 115. Not a
It looks like
bunch.
Looks like Nick stayed out, so he's gonna take him to wave around.
Mark
Well,
Muser.
he'll get pulled. He'll move around. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Adrenaline. You might be at the safer bet. He called Macaulay out.
He did.
Poor shit, Macaulay. Horse manure, Macaulay. You see what you did?
Yep. I started something.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
get my guys wound up because you'll never shut them up.
Well, Macaulay's giving him ideas. He's like, just disable the cautions. It'll be all right.
Yeah, me and Wimbush, we don't live but about 5 miles apart from each other.
Oh,
kidding.
wow.
Yeah, we grew up. I've known John all my life, and my brother, my dad's brother, and his dad was real good buddies. So I've known John a lot, pretty much since we was little. So
That's
he's
pretty cool.
actually the one who got me into iRacing.
That's pretty cool. Michael got me into it.
So Gary May right there is actually going to take advantage of a wave around too, but he's several laps down back there.
Let's see. Cogswell, Gary, and Nick. Well, no.
Yeah, Nick's in
yeah,
front of the leader.
Yeah, Jonathan will still be a lap down, I think.
That'll put Nick and Cogswell on the lead lap, so the 27 and 00 will go on the lead lap, but May is several laps down back there at 24 laps down. So Captain Trouble's going to call out 4 cautions.
Oh, it's a little late for that one.
No, it ain't
We'll
halfway
let it
through
go.
yet, so we'll let it
We'll
fly.
let it go.
We're not at the halfway point. You're good there, Captain Trouble. But that is kind of a unfair advantage, but we'll let you have it.
I'll tell you what, I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I might just color commentate while I'm racing.
So Michael Atkins got Captain Trouble, Shea, and Lewis in the iRacing, he says. So these guys are actually going to take the wave around right here, watching the 27 get around the track, now the 00. It's hard.
Getting ready to go green here, ain't we?
I'm getting close
Yes.
to it.
Well, they got one more lap, maybe. No, here we go.
Nope.
Oh, we're
Here
back
we
on
go.
the field. Pace cars in. And we're
And
green flagging racing once again at Kansas.
I don't know the way this race been going. You'd think a tornado came through there.
I'll tell you a driver that did want to see that caution, though. That'd be the driver of that 41 car.
No, he's got Justin back on his tail now.
He give up, 16 seconds, 17 seconds, Tommy?
Yeah.
He wants that
He's
back.
on fresh tires, though. He'll get it back.
He is on fresh tires. You're exactly right. The 30 is too, and with the lap times that the 41's been turning most of the race, I don't really see him having a problem unless, the bad luck strikes him.
Knock on wood.
Gann's actually running with him a little better this time.
He is.
You got Wimbush done moved up to third here.
Yeah, that 30 car looks like he
John
might
about wrecked.
have learned something in this first half of the race, McCauley.
Yeah,
He
John
may
about,
have.
John about bought the farm again down the straightaway.
And the lead's shrinking. Look at that.
Damn. Yeah, it is.
We're gonna
Who
sit.
saw this coming?
Uh-oh, here we go.
We're going to have a race for the lead, it looks like. I don't know. Gann just dropped back quite a bit right there. Oh, and he's a little loose coming off of the corner, too. That's going to cost him 3/10 coming out of turn 2 back there. Now 4. And I think that's just a product of I'm going to look at the lap times. Yep, that's what it is. Michael Atkins Jr. hit the I'll see you later button. He's
Toy with him a little bit.
he's toying with him, McCauley said.
That's why he's part of the giddy up and gone, boys.
Oh, look at that. Talios decides to show up.
Oh, now he shows up. The old flyboy Air Force junkie.
All right, boys, I'm going back out here, and I'll color commentate as I'm out here.
All
Go
right.
get it,
There
son.
you
Go
go.
get it. Did they at least put your body parts on?
I don't even know.
I'll tell you what. McCauley,
Nope.
I'm watching that 30 car, and he's driving the wheels off of it. He's sideways now.
No, is he? I'm
Oh, yeah.
lagging behind, so I can't tell.
One thing I'll tell you about Justin Gann is he was wheeling that car right there, Michael McCauley.
Oh, Justin's
He
a
was.
sleeper. He's a sleeper now.
He was trying his best to get up there and run with him, and he literally drove past the car.
Ooh, yeah, I see it now. Dang.
Yeah, you'll see it a little later on the broadcast, Grumpy.
Woo! I thought he was going to eat it for a second.
Yeah, it's kind
There's
of
my melon, boys.
it's kind of similar to what we've seen happen to Wimbush in the 56 car earlier.
It looked like John wrecked on the backstretch.
Oh no,
Oh, no,
yeah.
did he wreck?
I see him going down the apron down there.
Tommy's
He
laughing
saved
at
her.
him.
Right back, boys.
That's some commentating right there.
Oh, yeah.
56 car gets loose and Tommy's laughing at him.
What's the teammate for, right?
Oh yeah.
I'd hate to hear how hard you'd laugh if he'd hit the wall there.
He don't care. He'd be laughing.
He'd be
He's probably
laughing.
laughing too.
He'd laugh with you.
I'm just trying not to hit the wall here.
So big break right there for that 00 car is going to put him back on the lead lap. And we know he's got a little bit of damage on the 00, but it doesn't look like it's anything too significant.
Ooh. Speaking of the 00, he just got
He
real
got loose,
going.
didn't he, McCauley?
Oh, Tommy got a little loose there, too.
Oh, absolutely.
We see Tommy up in front of him right now.
I'm gonna try to catch old Mikey up here.
So they couldn't even put a hood or nothing on that car for you there, Tommy?
I don't even know.
Well,
I don't even know what it looks like.
You don't have nothing in the front. You look like you're driving a modified, but without the hood.
Hey, I believe it handles a little better than it did.
Actually, it's not quite a modified because I believe he's got the left front fender, McCauley.
He does.
What kind of butchered up crap did they do to his car? They didn't have time, Tommy, to put your front end back together when they put the motor
Hey,
in.
she's pretty fast though. I'm catching these two in front of me here.
Got them fresh tires and fresh motor going after them.
Yeah,
Okay, what I miss? I'm back.
that's about all it's fresh on here.
You'll have to watch
Hey,
the
you forgot
broadcast. He got no front end, does he, Grumpy?
I think he left the pit without some parts.
Just a few. He said it's fast.
I would hope so. He shed all that weight.
That's a good point.
Bet he got some hellified air conditioning in there, though.
You got to have air conditioning when you're in Kansas, don't you?
I've driven through Kansas. Y'all can keep that damn state.
Mike's probably going, how's Tommy getting ready to pass me with no front end?
That's exactly what he's thinking as he looks at his
Yeah.
mirror. And there he goes, 17 gone. Well, you were number 2 in practice and number 2 in qualifying, Tommy, so you had
Oh,
speed.
yeah. I just had a little lackadaisic on the start of the race there.
Retro scoop.
Meanwhile, taking a look back at the front of the field, you see Gans about 2.3 seconds behind this driver. There's a
Marco's
melon
not pulling
movement.
away.
Melon movement in the front.
Yeah, he's not pulling away like he was.
They're only about 14 laps into the stint right now, McCullough. We'll check back in another 15 laps. Man, because really in the later part of the run, the 41 really started stretching it out.
He loves seeing how far he can go on them tires.
That's when he took off, and another guy that was fast late in the run's that 5-car, Chad Osborne. And
See, Chad disconnected, I think.
yeah, he's gone from
Yep.
the field.
Oh, he left?
Yeah.
Man.
Is there anyone in the chat that could give a little love to Kansas Speedway tonight? Anybody?
No.
Or Kansas, the state in general? Come on.
No.
No love for Kansas, McCulley, so we ain't going to Kansas no more.
Man,
That's a state you could fall asleep driving down the highway, wake up, and you're still on the highway.
That's bad.
I hated going through there when I drove a truck when I got out of the Army. They sent me through there too many times. I hated it. There ain't nothing to look at either. You just die of boredom.
We're back on that third place car now. Man, look how bad it got in the chat, McCauley.
man,
There's no love for Kansas going on tonight.
there's
Are you
not.
on? Watch this. Hold on. All right, MMO, this is MC Shay G. Show me some love for Kansas. I don't care if you like it or not. Do it now. Even Michael's like, nope.
Look at Macaulay fell for it. He got Macaulay on that one.
Vote.
That's a broken heart for Kansas.
Yeah, he did put in Macaulay's defense, it is a broken heart.
Got Cogswell. He scraped the wall in front of me right here.
Oof.
Looks like you're working on that 27 car there, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him feel a little bit here. I don't want to mess him up. None. He's fifth. He's running fifth right now.
Hey, at least you're an even number of laps down.
Yeah.
You're only 50 down. I think you can make it up.
We need 50 cautions here, boys.
I don't think there's not even 50 laps to go, is there, Macaulay?
Nope. Not
He gonna
anymore.
He gonna let me go. See you, buddy.
Maybe we can talk everybody into just slowing down to like 5 miles an hour.
Hey, we might just have to do this every race, Vern. I'll just color commentate while I race.
I'll tell you something, Tommy. They're all scratching their heads wondering how you're passing them.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He's using the force.
He's got the force going. I'll tell you what it is. I know exactly what it is, and so does Macaulay. It's the power of the bush.
Whoosh.
Right, Macaulay?
Yeah,
Yep.
but I'm thinking of the wrong bush.
That went south in a hurry.
Oh, it did.
You should listen to my radio shows. You really hear south.
We're going X-rated with that one.
Oh, our Friday and Saturday night sets. I got DJD on Saturday. Wow.
I think we know where the porn bots come from now, Macaulay.
It's clear now.
They didn't
Oh,
start
they ain't
showing.
got nothing on us.
They didn't start showing up till Grumpy did.
Hey, I got a good following. What can I say?
You got them, that's for sure. And you brought a lot over to WFO. We appreciate the heck out of it, Grumpy.
We love hanging out. It's a lot of fun. Everybody has agreed this is even more fun than real NASCAR.
It's the people that make it. Grumpy.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. We just got a bunch of different characters, and you get Tommy Haynes in the car in the booth with no front end, and
Oh, that's just
Yeah.
epic right there. I'm loving watching that.
the
Yeah.
commentary is priceless, literally.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that in NASCAR, Grumpy.
Oh, no. Because they have to behave and follow FCC rules and all that.
Wait till the FCC comes down on us, Michael McCauley.
Yeah.
Oh, if that ever happens, MMO Radio's closed.
We're going to have...
I'm going to retire.
I think Nation 01 already got us banned out of Finland, so the Finnish people can't watch us. We're done with that one.
Oh, but let Michael go. I don't want to wreck him. There he goes.
The only car to get around the 17. Looks like Cogswell got back around you too, didn't he?
Yeah, he called me. I just let him go. I didn't want to hold him up.
Cogswell running with the
That's all right.
41.
I'm gonna get back on him right here and see what I can do with it.
I knew that was coming. You can see that coming, couldn't you, McCauley?
Oh, here comes a slide job.
He's sitting to the bottom, gonna put a slider on him. Look.
He's probably cussing me out by it right now.
I cannot believe, no front end on the car, how well the car's still going right now. And I'm looking at your lap times, Tommy.
I'm gonna try to catch Michael up here.
They're competitive lap times.
They are. But back to what we talked about earlier, Macaulay, it's a 3.6 second lead now.
It's not growing like it was in the first run.
No, and actually the last lap, almost identical lap times between first and second. So Gann's laying some laps down right here. No.
There's my buddy John up here. I'm gonna try to catch him. I might go up there and just lay the bumper to him.
Your buddy John
he's
dropped
good.
to the apron. I think he might be headed to pit road right here. He's going to get it woed down and slowed down, and maybe just enough there, Macaulay. It looked like he had plenty of time, actually.
Yeah.
So a little bit
I got
conservative.
the old gentleman. I got the gentleman Gary May in front of me.
I think that might have been a little conservative there, Macaulay.
It may have, but he may be able to make it the rest of the way, though.
So we're looking at the gentleman Gary May driving the Mountain Dew machine, and
Don't tell him don't look now. The Bush car's coming.
he's about to get bushed. That right, Macaulay?
Yep.
Oh, Justin.
Oh,
Oh,
3 wide.
I seen him coming out of nowhere.
Man, that got interesting. And talk about thread the needle, but Gann did it. And now Tommy's going to go by the 10 car.
It's turning out to be a hell of a race.
I'm gonna hit the wall. I don't care.
You're only about 23 laps behind the gentleman.
The gentleman Gary May.
Yep. And you just made one of them up.
There we go.
And I bet they're wondering, how the hell is he going so fast with no front end on that thing?
I'm gonna tell him I'll never tell him.
It's the secret. I'm telling you, it's the power of the Bush apple. Macaulay knows it, except he's on the bootlegger tonight.
Yep.
But the best news for you, Grumpy, is the Fire and Ice paint is up about 4.36 seconds now. That 41 car just kills him with consistency.
He is very good at that. You should hear him on his radio show Sunday night. He earned the name Smooth Talker. The boy's good.
But Gann is not going too far away, is he, Macaulay?
He's not. He's just hanging there.
Now you go back, look at the first two chase races. Driver of the 30 car right here, Justin Gann, parking it in victory lane.
What was it? Was it Atlanta that he looked like he was out of it and he came back and won it?
Yeah, I believe that was Atlanta.
He may have mowed the grass a couple times and he came back.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how he mowed the grass, went a lap down almost, and still won.
That car's still under inspection.
You see the 00 car pit road right here.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This racing's okay. John just disconnected, but I like it when we pack race, man. I think it's fun.
Oh no, what happened to John?
He probably got fed up and said, "I'm done."
It's double.
Wimbish?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, really? I like that guy.
Yeah, he's disconnected, so we still got well, we've only had 2 that left the server.
See, I got to remember I can't trash talk the drivers in here.
So 62's on pit road currently as well. And I believe he might be on an extended stay, Macaulay.
He may be.
But that 17, once he got her off pit road, man, he took off like a rocket.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Got no front end. The back end's all smashed in, but he does have a new racing engine in that car, Macaulay. Now after the 00 pitted, the 27's going to move up to the 3rd position.
Oh, she's getting a little tight now.
And he's got the gentleman Gary May behind him, but May is not for position. Yeah, Stephen Ayers Jr. is on an extended stay on pit road. He's dropped back to the 9th position, Michael McCauley.
Boy, it's nice when your spotter tells you you got competitive lap times.
Atkins is in there.
Yeah, I seen the lead switch over, so the leader's on pit road. 41, Michael Atkins Jr. bringing it down to the attention of the crew on lap 82, so this is likely going to be his final pit stop, Michael.
It should be.
Wait a minute, what's going on in chat? Nobody said y'all could get quiet. Don't make me come back in there.
No mistakes.
That kind of forces the driver of the 30's hands a little bit on coming into pit road, don't it?
He's got to come now.
He's going to keep it out another lap, so.
He did that the last run. He stayed out an extra lap or 2.
Sometimes those guys like to have a 2 or 3 lap fresher tires, don't they, Tommy? On the final run.
Oh yeah.
So that
Did you get a bonus point for leading a lap?
Who's that?
If you lead a lap, do you get a bonus point?
No, you got to lead the most laps. You get a bonus point.
The one thing I've noticed, though, the car is so loose that the lap times aren't falling off that bad.
No.
Dan's in now.
Yep, Gan's in now. When the 41, once the leader hits pit road, it kind of forces your hand if you're competitive with them. And I think that's what we're seeing with the 30 coming to pit road. So this should be the final pit stops, if I had to guess.
Whoa,
I want to see another finish like that other one. A couple races back where the 2 and 3 spot crashed on the last lap.
Because that's only like 32 laps that the 41 car has to go on fuel.
Yeah, I came in 3rd last night here.
And we got the melon movement fired up again.
Took them long enough.
And that's my last approval on that, Macaulay.
Is it?
I've been meloned out. My head is just spinning with melons right now.
Oh, that was a fast pit stop.
Yeah, Gan's going to
Ain't no pressure, Justin. Go ahead and get it going, buddy.
Man, I'll tell you what, Gan rejoins the field right here, but he's 7 seconds back. So that 4-second lead almost doubled Michael McCauley.
Yep. Not what Gan wanted to see.
But he does have 1 lap fresher tires or 2 lap fresher tires, so we'll have to see if he can use that to his advantage or not.
I got about 4 laps, boys, and we'll make a pit stop.
Well, Tommy, that's about right. You're 31 laps into the run right now.
Feels like I'm racing on ice.
Looks like he's picked up a few.
Yeah, you actually picked up a full lap. You're 50 laps down now.
Absolutely, boys. I'm coming.
That's how you do it.
You should gain a spot too.
Gary May going to work a little lower line there. Yep, no more melons. Oh, Macaulay, I got him. I'm going to get him again, Macaulay. And again.
Oh, don't tell them no more. They'll come after you even harder.
I'm just being ornery, ain't I, Macaulay?
I'm going to play with him.
Now Macaulay's going to do it. You get him now, Macaulay.
Oh, you got him.
He timed him out, too. Man, I just hid the message. Macaulay put him in timeout for it.
I'm pitting right here, Gary. Go ahead. You know, bye.
I might regret that one.
That's a moderator right there, Grumpy.
Nope, I'm staying out of that.
All right, boys. Let's see if I can hit pit road without speeding here.
Booski, no. Macaulay said he's going to break him in right.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I found when when Macaulay's running the iRacing server, Grumpy, or he's a moderator or a admin. Don't mess with him. He's really hard nosed on that stuff. I agree with Talios. It was a bit harsh, Macaulay.
I had a dab on that one.
As they all start dropping out. That's nice.
So
Tire wear wasn't too bad. Even though I didn't have full, you know.
Oh, I'm going to time him out for that one.
Yeah.
He got a 300-second vacation too, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
One of my guys?
Yeah, he told us to suck on these.
Who did?
Dabbing on the haters. No, Macaulay didn't get Talios. I did. We're cleaning the chat up, ain't we, Michael Macaulay?
We're trying.
So,
Hold
Gams,
on. This is what their chat looks like right now.
the Discord. Did we got your Discord fired up, Grumpy?
Oh, yes.
There you go, Macaulay. So that was a weird issue we had on Discord last night. Wouldn't you agree, Michael Macaulay?
That was the first I've ever seen that.
You want to tell Grumpy what happened? Maybe Tommy Haynes be able to tell us a little bit?
So last night we had one of our recruitment races, and obviously we're in a Discord, and we had no audio in our Discord. We couldn't connect. Like, we can be in our channels, but there was no audio.
That's weird, ain't it?
Captain Trouble's half tempted to say something to join his brothers. All right, 8.6 seconds. So the 2-lap fresher tire's not really helping the 30 right now, Tommy.
No.
22 to go and 17 back on the track. We have 3 retirees of the race, and while we're talking about that, I think we need to do it through the field.
Yep.
We're going to do it on board with them this time, Michael Macaulay, so let's do it with the leader, Michael Atkins Jr., and what can we say, Macaulay, other than domination in this race?
He may have actually led every single lap.
He's led 88 of the 94 laps.
I guess he hasn't led the ones that Gann has led.
Right, during the pit stop exchanges.
Yep. But it's been dominant.
So the 41 car still up front. 9-second lead over this driver in P2. Who do we got in second, Macaulay?
Second, you got Justin Gans, kind of where he's been all race as well.
Gentlemen, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go quell a rebellion.
We caused a rebellion?
Oh, God, chill with you guys.
All right.
But yeah, Gans kind of had a smooth race, just
I don't
has nothing really for Michael Atkins. I don't know what to say.
I don't think we were trying to cause a rebellion, were we, Macaulay?
No, I was just playing with
It
him.
was all done in fun. I guess it was more fun for us than it was them.
I think so.
All right, we're going to go back to third and look at that. Back on the podium again, and what in the ever-living heck is going on here? It ain't pulling his name up, Michael Macaulay.
No,
No, who's in third?
third would be Nick Hunt.
In a 00 car, but I click on it, and I
Oh,
got
I see that.
it's got his name blanked out. What in the ever-living heck is going on now?
Yep, he's currently 2 laps down too right now.
Yeah, but that's a lap ahead of the guy back and forth, and that's going to be Jonathan Cogswell, driver of the 27 car. So Cogswell currently in the 4th position, sitting about 4 laps down on the field. 3 laps, actually. But that's still a lap behind third place Nick Hunt right there, Macaulay. So
Yep.
who do we got in 5th?
Fifth, we got Mike Rominger. He's 20 laps down. I think he was caught up in that first caution there, but has since brought her back out and has run some laps.
Yeah, you can see the damage right there on the left front. So it's definitely got some damage on it, and I think that was from the lap 1 incident. And that's going to take us to 7th. We're going to have a gentleman right there, Gary May. And one thing I can say about May was 16, 15 laps to go, Macaulay still got a car.
Yeah, and he actually can gain one more spot here. He can get around Wimbish here.
I think he just did it, Macaulay.
Yep.
So he'll pass the, man, I'll tell you what, it looks like Tommy Haynes going to pick up a spot or two as well. Oh, Macaulay, they're back.
Man, I didn't do it long enough.
All right, see you later there, love face. You're out. So we're going to go back to our final driver sitting back in 10th, and who do we got, Macaulay?
I think we should let him talk who's in 10th. He's in the booth.
Tommy Haynes leading the back of this damn pack right here.
How'd you get back there?
I didn't even have to ask you, Macaulay. We got him in the booth, don't we?
I wiped half the field out in turn on the first lap of the race.
So I think this is your favorite track and favorite setup.
This setup sucks.
So here we go. I'm looking at something with 14 laps to go, Tommy. I mean, we're on board with you right now. But can you believe it's only been 2 cautions?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I can't either. It looks like Macaulay might actually win that deal.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be the first one I think all season.
I think somebody put a fix in, honestly.
I think a fixed setup.
Fixed setup. All right, so the lead up front, the 41 is not, he's not wavered. I mean, he's 12.8 seconds up right now on Justin Gannon.
Picked a spot. I'm 9th now.
He
You
did.
did. You got a couple more laps and you can get Osborne yet.
Every point counts, boys.
Yeah, I don't think you got enough laps to get to your teammate, but you're definitely got enough to get to the 5 car.
And I'll take 8th place.
And that's what you're going to do probably, which is awesome.
If I don't tear this thing up before then.
See, that's what happens when a feller keeps a good attitude and gets his car fixed, isn't it, Macaulay?
Yep. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
I'd rather be up there racing Michael for the win.
I know a guy that would have done threw his Oculus off and smacked his wheel twice and Said, damn it, I'm going to grab a smoke. Oh, Macaulay.
That's sort of what I did last night.
Yeah.
You run with the Oculus there?
I use one, yeah.
Me and John had them. I kind of liked it, and then we went and bought triples. I got 32-inch curved triples. I kind of like him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, once you did that, man, it's game over. You won't do the Oculus.
I don't know. That Oculus, though, it's almost like you really sitting in the car.
Yeah, when the nice part about it is if you glance left or right real quick, it's there.
Oh, yeah.
But the 32-inch triples, I'd take that over the Oculus.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
How about till the end of the season, Adrenaline? They're voting for you to race without a hood for the rest of the season, Tommy.
Absolutely.
So Tommy, before this thing's over, what kind of setup are you running? Wheel and pedals and...
I run Fanatec, wheel. I got the V3 pedals. I got the triple screen. I got the 32-inch triple screens with one on top for my fourth monitor. I run all my sim racing apps and stuff. I got one of the pit boards that's mounted to my steering wheel, like for gas and stuff. I got a button box. I do have a racing rig. Actually, the guy that my son races for in go-karts, he built me and John both one. So
that's
me and
cool.
John, yeah, I'll send y'all a picture of them. And what else? That's about it. Oh, I got an Alienware computer. So, other than that, I got a whole lot of money invested in all this.
So you got a pretty sweet setup.
Yeah.
We got a full rundown of it right there, and we appreciate the heck out of that, Tommy.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I think you ought to make everybody do this one time, get in the booth and race at the same time. I got the leaders coming. I better get the crap out the way.
Yeah, we're going to pull that up.
I'm going to stay low, Michael. I'm going to stay low.
You have picked up a spot. Another one, you're up in the 8th position now, Tommy, so good job there.
Oh, yeah.
6 laps to go right now. And you got Michael Atkins Jr. going around the 17. He went around the, what was the other car? The 10 car, wasn't it?
Yep, it was 10 of Gary May.
I can pass Gary, but I don't want him to think I'm trying to. I'll pass him. Screw it.
I'm impressed with all these guys that stayed out on the track, Macaulay. We know it was a tough race for them. I'll tell you what, though. The times went going down a little bit now, but the performance from that leader tonight is incredible.
It's been dominant.
Yeah, this is an old-fashioned ass whooping.
Gans loose again, Macaulay.
He's pushing her.
Once again, he's going to save it, though. He took her down to the apron, but he got her straightened back out, and now he's up in the outside wall, actually. That's how hard he's pushing it. He is driving that thing, Michael Macaulay, trying to get any 10th of a second or so he can get back.
Yeah.
And the harder you push it, the more likely you are to make a mistake, because he's loose once again coming out of turn 2.
He is. I think Nick Hunt cut loose there, too.
So it looks like the car definitely don't tighten up on corner exit, does it?
No, she's pretty loose right now.
This is almost 30 laps into the run, and it's more the evening, set in, and the track cooled off. It's going to make that condition a tad bit worse, Tommy.
Yeah, I hope my crew chief for Phoenix next week's got a good setup, because God forbid we have to deal with this again.
Just watching that 30 car, though, he's literally running centimeters off the wall, Macaulay, not inches.
He is. He's using every little bit of the track now.
He's got her up by the wall. We got a few laps to go. And now 2 laps to go, so we're going up front with your race leader. It's a melon movement, the 41 right here, Michael Atkins Jr. Driving the Fire and Ice car. MMO radio. About 1.5 laps away from putting it in victory lane at Kansas. And then guess what, Macaulay?
What's
I
that?
think I'm gonna pull the
We're
bootlegger
outta
car
here.
out next week.
We won't be in Kansas City more, will we?
I'm leaving Dorothy behind us, boys.
That's right. So final lap, white flags out for this driver. A little bit loose right there out of turn 2. We've seen that happen before. And look at that. 1 lap to go, Nation 01.
Man, he shows up. I think that means he gets an interview.
But this is it, man. Last set of corners right here out of 3 and 4.
Dominant.
Bringing it to the start-finish line. That's the 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. And, man, he's been
boys, it's been a pleasure.
It has, Tommy. Man, it's great having you in the booth. Good commentary. We watched Gann go across the line about 14 seconds later. And that's going to hand a podium finish in 3rd place to a guy right here, the 00 car. Nick Hunt doing a great job. Sticking with it, staying with it, and getting a good finish. Yep. So meanwhile, we'll wait for these guys to get in the waiting room, but we're going to watch that 41 burn it down, and burn it down, Michael Atkins Jr., if you're listening. He's listening, Macaulay.
Oh, he is. He's burning her down. Blow it up.
Oh, yeah, he deserves it. 109 laps led out of 115. I don't think Talios ever come back, did he?
He just came back there.
Oh, did he? There he is.
Yep.
That looks pretty cool to have no hood on it. I wonder if they let me run like that next week.
Just bring the car over.
We'll have to petition him for you, Tommy.
Yeah. I'm going to call iRacing.
He blew it, Macaulay.
He did.
Guys, it's been an honor. I'm going to get out of here so y'all can take care of them boys, and we'll see y'all next week.
Tommy, see you later, buddy. Great having you in here.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all have a good weekend.
So that was good stuff right there, wasn't it, Macaulay?
That was.
All right, I can pause this car, wait for him to get in the booth down there in the waiting room, and that way we got a picture of his car for the interview, Michael McCullough.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Talio's been back. He's mad at me. We were just messing with you guys.
Just giving you guys a hard time, trying to have a little fun with you.
We're certainly not mad. We were definitely doing it out of fun. Oh, you'll know it when we're mad. Macaulay be throwing bootleggers at you.
Oh, yeah.
Just the empty bottles, right, Macaulay?
Oh, yeah. I would have muted out, too, and everything, so you guys are good.
Can't go wasting a full bootlegger like that, can you?
No.
So we got Nick in the waiting room. We got to get Michael Atkins Jr., Justin Gann up here in the waiting room. And we will get to the post-race interviews. Very surprised with the way the car handled that we didn't see a few more cautions in that.
Yeah, it's weird. Ever since that update they had a couple weeks ago, it's not a draft package anymore.
I don't know if it's me or Atkins isn't in the...
Yeah, I don't see him on the Discord at all.
I don't see him in Discord, so I don't. Is he boycotting us, Macaulay?
He might be. Nope, he's there now.
Thought he was boycotting us for a minute.
Yep.
All right, so let's get our race winner in here. Michael Atkins Jr. We got you in the broadcast booth with Vern and Michael McCullough. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you.
Man, I'll tell you what, that car looked like it was 2 hands full, 4 feet full, but somehow for 115 laps, you were able to wheel that 41 car.
Yeah, it was. Setup was. I don't know how to describe it. I mean,
it was awesome.
Well, I won, but 4,000 pound front spring, left front spring, 5,000 pound right front spring, then the rear springs. You go 600 pound on the left rear and 2,000 pounds on the right rear. You know, yeah. I was like, I told my boss on the radio station, which is a sponsor, I told him on per diem, I said, this is either going to be a ugly show tonight with the league or it's going to wind up being a pretty good night. And over the last couple of days, just practicing, it was at first, you're like, okay, this is sketchy. And then you just practice, and you finally find a little niche to the setup. And I just went with the flow. I really didn't push it until the last pit stop. And with the last 5 or 6 laps, I started scraping while I was like, even though I feel like the hare meeting trying to catch the tortoise and felt like Gam was still going to win the race, and I was trying to re-lap him, this, that, and the other, which I'm saying that just poked fun at Gam a little bit from earlier in the pre-race drivers meeting. But but I'm sure he's over there laughing right now.
Well,
but,
he did, in your defense, he did win the first 2 chase races, so.
Yeah, I was thinking during the race while I was driving, I was like, this is kind of awkward. He took me to school last week. Now I done went and took the whole field back to school this week. It was just, you guys know what I mean. It was just awkward feeling.
We gonna trade weeks with that? Because that's pretty good for the broadcast and the viewers.
I don't know.
Michael
We have to wait and see for a few days.
Isn't it, Macaulay?
I guess we're gonna have to find out.
Yeah.
That's what people buy tickets for, right there. What you just explained is what people buy tickets for. But man, it's really awesome to see you land that 41 car in victory lane in a chase race, Michael Atkins. And what's that mean to you, buddy?
Means a whole lot. I mean, I've been on iRacing October this year, be 11, 12 years. And, I mean, I was looking on, my Discord, WT World Tour Trucking Discord, seeing how many was on there, looking at the MMO radio Discord, seeing how many, roughly was showing up on there. And then we got Allied radio station, Temple Radio, DJ Jess over there. She has great music sets every Wednesday night that we listen to through MMO radio. But yeah, all I can say is tune up the band for next season. Temple Radio, get with my boss. I'm gonna throw your logo right on the hood next to MMO Radio.
There you
Let's rock it out in the next season. I can't wait. But no, I mean, to come out and just put it in Victory Lane, Kansas, which is one of the tracks. It takes a while to find the niche here, because you got Kyle Larson around this track so heavy, and it takes a little while to get into the groove of how to save tires, how do I manage it to save tires and still be fast. And oh God, I can't thank the radio station MC Shagey enough for sponsoring the car for the season, World Tour Trucking for sponsoring the car for this season. Shay, I hope I made you proud tonight. The way it looked in the Discord channel, general chat, he was highly impressed. But sorry for the language, but damn, that was fun tonight, just putting on a show. But I can't thank the listeners over there on the radio station. I said it last week, I'll say it again. I got some that's Discord friends that may have tuned in. I can't thank them enough for all the support, man. They keep you going, man. They keep you pumped up. Else I would have done retired from it.
That is awesome, Michael Atkins, and always a good explanation with what's going on and what it means to you for this stuff. And I think knowing that Macaulay and I mean, we feel it. We feel exactly how passionate you are about iRacing, about all the people of MMO and Grumpy especially. I mean, that's incredibly awesome, and we're happy for you for your win here at Kansas. And do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in here, Michael?
Well, since I got radio stations out of the way, gotta give a shout out to my wife, 2 boys, mean the world to me. Probably wouldn't live a day without them, but it's just, like I said before, about 2 or 3 minutes ago, just everybody, man, it's a joy and blessing just seeing them in chat. When we do radio shows, just seeing them in chat, giving the radio station support, just giving everybody support is mind blowing. Man, y'all make my week go by every week, and everything else, even in game in Star Wars: The Old Republic. I can't thank them enough, man. They're it.
Well, there you go, man. Congratulations once again on the win, and good luck to you next week in Phoenix, Michael.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for doing the broadcast. Awesome.
Thank you. Race winner right there, Michael Atkins Jr., driver of the 41. And man, what a heck of a job he did, McCauley.
Oh yeah, domination.
So we're going to get P2, and that's going to be a McCauley interview, I believe.
Yep. Hey, Justin Gann, you got Vern and Mike in the broadcast booth. Got a copy?
I gotcha.
So, looks like this was the easiest race on the schedule that you had, so tell me about your easiest race.
Yeah, this was the scariest, most nerve-wracking race. Trying to figure out how to catch the dude on nitrous and just couldn't do it, man.
Man,
No matter what I did.
that first run was something. I thought he was going to have the whole field lap on that first run, the first 40 laps. Like, seemed like you started to figure something out, though.
I had this race won. I'm telling you, I secretly had it won because I did 41 laps that first run, and I was able to do 38 laps and cut out a pit stop. And I knew nobody else was going to be able to do that because everybody already pit. So I think I had this thing won, man. If that caution didn't come out, but it's all good. I knew I couldn't beat him on speed.
Yeah, what did it take around here? Because, I mean, we saw a couple of times, I think we saw you a couple of times too, off of it, especially 1 and 2, just get completely sideways.
Yeah, luckily these cars, they seem to save pretty easy. You know, it's almost like they straighten themselves out. So it's nice that it does that. But yeah, I mean, I think his secret, man, is where he gets on the throttle in 1 and 2, because he's really able to pull it around there, and I couldn't I couldn't get it quite right. I know I was running a few times, I was running the same lap times as him, but he was way more consistent with it. So that definitely worked to his advantage, and man, he deserved the win tonight.
So would you say this was like a Darlington race tonight?
Darlington, yeah. Actually, it's funny you say that, because I told Nick, he's like, "What's the secret, man? What is?" I said, "Well, I don't know. You had to ask Mike, but I can tell you what, man. It felt like Darlington. You know, you come into the turn, you had to get off the throttle a little bit. Then there's a point where you could be full throttle in the turn, and then you had to burp it on exit to get it so it didn't come out under you. So it's definitely some tricks I'm gonna have to put some time in and figure it out."
So, I mean, you still stay strong. I mean, you came off 2 wins. Now you got second. So, what are your thoughts on going to Phoenix? I think that's probably one of your stronger tracks there.
Oh yeah. Phoenix, I typically do pretty well. You know, I'm expecting hopefully a win, but at least the top 5. So I really do enjoy Phoenix. I can save pretty well there, and I got entry points and exit points pretty well. So hopefully I can pull something out there, and we'll see who's lapping everybody but second next week.
So, what are your thoughts on how the car is going to drive? You think it's going to be kind of a handful again, or?
Oh yeah, I think it's going to be loose. I haven't turned any laps there, but I mean, for it to be as loose as it was tonight was definitely a big surprise. And the past 2 races have really been, you really had to wheel it. So I'm definitely thinking we're gonna have our hands full next week, and probably till the end of the season, honestly.
Yeah, it's going to make for some entertaining race, and I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. Hopefully we can keep up with each other at the same track at some point. You know, it'll really put some good side by side racing in.
Yeah. Anybody like to thank while we got you in the booth here?
Yeah, I got to thank Stephen Ayers over there at Ayers iRacing Paints for sponsoring the car. I want to thank everybody behind the scenes over here at Swift Motorsports. I got to thank Butt Kicker and Hyperdrive Racing for sponsoring the series. And I want to thank you guys over there at WFO for putting on the broadcast for us.
Yeah, thank you, and best of luck next week, and probably talking to you again before the season's over, I would imagine.
I hope so.
All right, 2 wins in a P2, so second was the worst finish of you in 3 chase for you in 3 chase races, Justin. That's not bad, buddy.
Yeah, I would definitely take it. I see. Looking at the standings, I'm still 1 point in the green here, holding that top spot. So, I think it's really going to be close, man. The top 8, we're gonna even out coming to the final race, and there's still a lot of fast guys here. So
We know Homestead's a good track for you, though.
yeah, it is, and honestly, with this car, there's no telling. It's going to be new to everybody.
Yeah,
So,
they threw a curveball at you guys this week.
yeah, so we'll see. I think it's anybody's race.
Well, good luck to you in Phoenix and in Homestead as far as that goes, Justin, and I'm sure we're going to catch you in the booth again.
Alrighty, man. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Well, I tried to move him. Macaulay's too fast for me. So I'm going to get our third place finisher here
Yep.
in the booth. Nick A. Hunt. Vernon Michael McCauley in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, my friend. I don't know why when I click on my in-car to show your name at the bottom right of my screen that it comes up blank, but we don't know, do we, McCauley?
We have no clue.
But, Nick, McCauley, you want to time them people out again? Sorry about that, Nick.
Yep.
McCauley will work on it for us. But top 3 finish, put it on the podium on a track that looked like it was too tough to drive. So tell us about it.
It was tough. It was tough. That was probably one of the hardest cars to drive that I've had in a long time. It just, I couldn't do anything with it. It was just survival. That's all it was.
Survival for 115 laps, Nick.
Yep, that's what it is. I missed the start and everything. I thought, well, that's probably a good thing. I'll just ride in the back and let them all wreck. And that kind of happened a little bit. And so then it was time to go. And I got in the wall once and got a little bit of damage.
We've seen that.
But, yeah, but other than that, I just was like just trying to make it to the end. I ran on the next to the last stop. I ran out of gas. I wasn't paying attention, and I ran out of gas going down the back stretch, so I had to coast into the pits. That got me behind again. So I thought, oh, man, I'm just throwing away my third place finish on that. But I stayed out, got up back into third, but old Jonathan Cogswell, he was coming on. I was having to clutch it and everything else to have enough gas to make it to the end, but I barely made it. I thought he was going to get me.
He was close. I mean, you're talking about 0.430 seconds difference between you two in the finish. And I don't know. Let's go back early in the race, around the time you got in the wall. Did you really see yourself putting this thing in the top 3 or on the podium?
Well, I thought it's possible because, didn't have that many cars starting. I really figured we were going to be some wrecks. Some get wrecked out. So my goal was to just have a car left at the finish and see what happened and see where it washes out. And
it washed out for you.
It
worked out pretty good, didn't it?
The tortoise wins every now and then.
That's a good. Well, you've got to win this season. So, and we've seen you fast at multiple tracks. So you can't use that one on us, Nick. We know that you know how to get around these tracks. So that iRacing changed the car a little bit. So we know that now, and you've had a couple of weeks now to drive it, right?
Yep.
So what do you think of the changes overall so far?
Well, I like that they changed it to where you have to drive it. I don't like the thing is, I like it loose. I like where you have to use the throttle and you have to drive the car. but it's like once it breaks loose, you can't save it. So it's just so on the edge and it's jerky that that's what it is. It's just on the edge all the time, no matter what you do, and it's unpredictable. I wish they had kind of tuned it up a little more. Uh, I think everybody was wanting the car. They said it's too easy to drive, and everybody just runs in a pack and da. Well, they went to the other extreme now. So.
They went from one far extreme
Yeah,
to another, didn't they?
it's that situation where watch what you wish for.
So
you might get it.
We need a happy medium. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, everybody I talked to, they want it to be, a little loose where you can have to drive it and all, but this is kind of, I don't hear anybody enjoying this the way it is right now.
Well, week in and week out, we've watched you with the 00 car have, not just a win this season, but you've had some really solid races. So you're no stranger to the Cup car, and I've known you for quite a while now. And you get around these tracks pretty well, and we're chase race number 3 now, so things are going to reset after next week for the final race going into Homestead. So you're going to Phoenix next week. How do you feel about that, Nick?
Oh, not good. I suck
Brutally
at Phoenix
honest.
and I'm being honest. I suck at Phoenix and Homestead, so I probably will just be mid-pack both of those races probably.
As
Unless
always,
something happens,
As always in the booth, man, we're going to be pulling for you and wishing you the best out there.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll be trying, but and then with the change in the car, maybe it'll come out different. But in the past, I have not been very good at Phoenix or Homestead. But hopefully, this car changes it up. Maybe it'll make it different.
It could very well. I mean, you put it on the podium tonight, so a couple more spots, and we'll see the 00 back in victory lane again.
I keep teasing them at the league. I said, I ain't never going to have a chance to win a championship as long as you put Phoenix and Homestead at the end.
Well, Nick, we wish you the best of luck, buddy. You have anyone you want to thank while we got you in here?
We just want to thank Swift and Swift Motorsports, Hyperdrive for sponsoring the series, WFO, and I guess that's about it. We appreciate it, Joe.
He got the thanks in there for sure. How's your internet working for you, man?
Terrible. About I think it was about 4 laps to go, man. It was in the red, and I thought, oh no, it's fixing to drop me out of here right after going through all this.
So do we need another Vern tune-up on it or what?
Yes, we need something. It's,
maybe they're throttling you. I don't know.
No, I'm not getting any reception.
Oh.
And right now, and so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's AT&T or what, but
it almost sounds like they're working on a tower, maybe upgrading your towers to 5G or something.
It could be, because I've tried everything today, resetting things, adjusting antennas, everything, trying to get it better, and it just I'd have 5 bars, think, all right, got it, and pew, it just dropped immediately down to 1.
Yeah,
and stay there.
There's something going on with the tower or something. It's jumping towers is what it's doing.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, if you're going from 5 and it's jumping down to 1, it's obviously jumping towers. But are you still using the MoFi by chance?
Yeah, I'm still using that, and I got an antenna outdoors.
Okay. Do you know how to go into your firmware on your MoFi?
I can go into the settings and all, yeah.
Yeah, like going to 192, 168, 10.1.
Yeah.
I think that's the default. You can lock bands in there, right?
Lock bands? No.
Okay, so what you want to do is pay attention to that GUI when you got 5 bars and see what band it is connected to. And you can lock that router to that band, Nick. That's the nice part about that MoFi. It has band locking abilities. You can do it with other routers like that, but on the MoFi, that's certainly what you can do.
So I would have to get into the
GUI or the admin control panel. And with that, I'm going to kill the broadcast, but I'll talk to you about it
Yeah,
afterwards.
okay.
All right.
Okay, all right.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. 115 laps around Kansas. And after tonight, Macaulay, we're not where?
We're not going to be at Kansas
Anymore, right?
Nope. We're going to be on our way to Phoenix after this.
And that's right. We're going to go to Phoenix next week for Chase race number 4. So a couple of more races to go, and we're going to crown a champion in the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series, brought to you by Butt Kicker. So thanks for tuning in. Have a safe weekend, and we'll catch you next week in Phoenix.
Good night.
Have a good night.